Okay, so I have only been on this website a handful of times. Trust me. I had to go check this out today because there's Dr. Wong in Saskatchewan is claiming that all the ICUs are packed and everybody's going to be in the hallways and packed in multiple rooms. Not because it's convenient for the nurses because they fired all the nurses, so they, they don't have to run to room to room. No, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on in Saskatchewan, but there's no deaths being reported. Everything is getting better in Saskatchewan. Makes sense. Saskatchewan's a giant flat plain. You can see your neighbor from a million miles away. Are you trying to tell me Saskatchewan, where there's literally nothing, there's no public events. Even if there were public events, there's no, like, you know what I mean? There's certain arenas and stuff, like, but like, it's not that huge. Like, you know what I mean? It's a giant flat plain. You're telling me they're worse off than Ontario and Quebec? Obviously, we need to implement our stuff, but we dropped our mandates in the summer, and our numbers did not go up. And then now in the wintertime, when nobody goes outside and everybody stays up inside and bundles up, nobody goes outside, and it's Saskatchewan. Now you're going to tell me that their numbers are going up now in the winter? Like that's like exponentially almost. Like if you look at the graphs, the spikes are insane. You're going to tell me that there was no fluctuation in the summertime when everything was open and everybody was running around, but now in the wintertime, all of a sudden it's fucking bedlam. Like, and you don't want to just go. There's no newscasters that want to go in front of the hospital and just show us like how insanely busy it is. Like, you know what I mean? I've been in a lot of hospitals locally. Okay, local hospitals in Niagara, they're transferring fucking COVID positive patients from one hospital to another and not awaiting their test results before they transfer them and then causing outbreaks. You're telling me that these people are concerned? It's like in the old age home, they're transferring patients everywhere. They're purposely infecting fucking people in the medical fucking areas, and they're not like we're being misinformed. We're being told to harp on people that to attack people that are unvaccinated. Meanwhile, our hospitals are clearly, and our old age homes are clearly breaking protocol. Something needs to be done about that. That needs to be monitored. That needs to be fixed. How about the nurses we fired and the doctors we fired because they wouldn't get vaccinated? That needs to be corrected. You know, what would be a good way to mitigate short staffing, to pile your patients up into rooms and in hallways close together in close proximity so that you can manage them all. That makes more sense to me than, the hospitals are overwhelmed all of a sudden. Like, it's just insane. It's just madness. It's bedlam. Everything's crazy. I can believe that there's a lot of, like, this disease is real. There's a lot of people that are very sick. I can see this. I can see this happening. But I can also see, like, they ordered a bunch of ventilators. They need to use the ventilators now. So, I don't know. It's just crazy. They're trying to say that in this thread, they're trying to say that even though there's that Saskatchewan, Mo and Saskatchewan are misreporting their deaths, they're lying about the death results, and they're quoting quotes and like articles from last year, which it was misinformation saying that the premier was falsifying the lack of COVID deaths. So it's really bizarre and very, very sketchy. Yeah, this website's trash anyway, but I need to see what these people, what the locals are saying, and it's not this. This is all libs, like, or not libs, but these are all people that are like pushing for government mandates and pushing like they're saying that Saskatchewan is lying about their numbers purposely. I don't know. Wong saying that we need to shut everything down, and that if Ontario and Quebec were to just relax their laws, then we would be in significantly worse issues. Like, oh yeah, it's really convenient. Wong and Teresa Tam. We don't still never hear from Mona Nemer, our chief science officer, but okay. And look, meanwhile in England, right? They're dropping all the mandates. So who's right and who's wrong? Our government officials need to, take a fucking hike. Like our economy's taking a fucking huge shit. And look at England. I bet you anything they're gonna bounce back. Tell me they're gonna bounce back, unless this is all a ruse and they're just gonna go straight to shit. But I have a feeling they're not. I have a feeling this is what they're doing, dropping these mandates, is exactly what they need to do. I have a huge feeling that the politicians and scientists were tired of taking a back seat in society, and they want to be on the forefront. And they don't realize that that's a nightmare. Why would you want to be recognized and hassled by hundreds of thousands of people a day? Nobody wants that. Go back in your fucking labs, cure diseases, fix humanity, shut up, and stop fucking imposing your shitty mandates and laws on us. Okay, let the people who are gonna die, but not, not like that. Not like, you know what I mean? Not like, oh, you're unvaccinated, you have COVID, die. No, like, you're 80 and you're diseased and, whatever, you're unvaccinated, believe in vaccines, you're crazy, okay, maybe you gotta let this guy go. If it was like, yeah, we'll do our best, and like, but then there's good people that are like doctors, they're healthy, or they're important members of the community, and it's like these people need help. Well, the anti-vaxxers, so we can't help them. Those anti-vaxxers. It's like, what? How about you forget the anti-vaxxers? How about we not make that a problem, and you just do your fucking job? And we don't have excuses anyway. It's craziness. I don't know. I'm ranting, very much ranting, but it's just everything's crazy. Saskatchewan's crazy.